It's becoming slimmer for Super Eagles to qualify for this coming World Cup because the South African is getting more rooted in claiming that first position. And first position automatically qualifies for the World Cup, while second might play a playoff. But in football, they will tell you it is not over till the ref blows the final whistle. So anything can still happen. This is African football. South Africa losing against Zimbabwe is very, very possible, despite that Zimbabwe stands in the last position in the group. So Nigerians shouldn't relax. They shouldn't throw their hopes away because the most painful part will be we losing against Rwanda and we now see South Africa losing against Zimbabwe in their last match. It will pain us very, very well. So I'm encouraging all the Super Eagles to go out there, at least to keep the ego high that we are not your mates in terms of football based on Rwandans. Rwanda have defeated Nigeria before in our home base, 2-1. That was African Cup of Nations qualifying. But we ended up beating them 2-0 in the first leg in their home. And this is the return leg of the World Cup qualifying. So Nigeria needs to continue with their feet, win this goal comfortably. Our hope now relies on, after winning this game, win against South Africa in South Africa. And we now hope that the last game against Lesotho, we are going to win that. While hoping that South Africa will definitely lose or will lose their last game against Zimbabwe. With that, it will now give us equal tie with South Africa. On that spot, they will now think of head-to-head, while waiting on what other clubs we are able to get within all this period of struggling to qualify. But it's unfortunate that it's becoming a habit for the Super Eagles to always struggle or to rely their hope on the effort of another country for them to qualify. It's becoming a habit. And who are you going to channel the blames to? Let's be facts. The fact goes that the blame will be given 80% to the NFF. Yes, the NFF is failing the Super Eagles. That's just the truth. And why did I say so? I'm saying so because NFF is not managing the Super Eagles well. Within this very important World Cup qualifying, we have used 3 coaches. Using 3 coaches is not just the issue, but hiring the coach at the dying minutes without giving him proper time to train. I would like to start with Fini the Judge, the first coach that started for this World Cup qualifying. He was hired late. After all the drama of is it this, is it that, is it this person, is this that, I don't want to mention that because I know our people will always have preference for a particular player. After that, he was given just 2 days for the important match to take off. Within that 2 days, there was shutdown in the nation. He could not even train the boys. They had just one training, rough training, and the next match, the game started. And which magic do you expect him to do where all the players were coming from different leagues, and you expect him to perform magic just because he was the former assistant coach? In the last Cup of Nations, it is not done that way. That is where the blame of the NFF started. That one passed. They brought Iguavon interim. Even the Iguavon was not given enough time. It's even this last one, Eric Chelis, that is even having more opportunity. Why? Because he has friendlies. They played against Russia and many other friendlies. That is how it should be. You play so that you know some players that blend with each other player, so that during the key match, you know how to organize. But unfortunately, they fall on that part. I mean the NFF. Another one is the allowances, the bonuses. All these players, they're all playing for money. Yes, you're playing for your country, does not mean that they won't pay you your bonuses. I don't want to dive deeper on that, but I know if you fail to make a player satisfied, you can't get the best out of him. Just was it not last 2 weeks? The coach was saying, if you want to fire me, I mean the present coach was saying, if you want to fire me, pay me my money first, then you can fire me. Just because he went to Chan, and did not perform in Chan. He lost 2 matches and won the last game. And immediately the heat is already coming. And he made the voice that if you want to fire me, pay me first, then you can fire me. Now, how do you expect a coach to work in that kind of environment? But I don't want to go deeper on all these things because we have an important match to play today. So I would like to calm it down here, but it is always wise to get it right from the beginning. We failed to get it right from the beginning. Unfortunately, Nigeria is now standing fourth position, struggling to qualify. In fact, the chances of Nigeria qualifying now is like 25%. Qualifying is 25%. If at all, it's up to 25%. And even the chances of Nigeria qualifying for the playoff is 35%. So that is to tell you that Nigeria might not likely qualify. But we still keep all our hope alive because we have not heard the final whistle. Wish all the Super Eagles the best. Wish all our nation the best. And at least, even if we fail to do the needful, let us try to win today's game so that we redeem our pride. We are the Super Eagle, the best in Africa. Forget cho. Nigeria get players and they have quality. We know where our problem is coming from. I'm not blaming any players. We know where the problem is coming from. Have a wonderful weekend. And please, I would like if you can like, share, and also follow me. Thank you.